thing. Oh, no, 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 move, 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 move. Okay, whew, that scared me. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make the most perfect set of netherite sword, maybe from diamond sword, whatever sword you want, and also some other materials if you want, like armor or pickaxe. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make that sword, but I'm also gonna give you a guide on how enchantments work and how which things you can put together, because a lot of people do it wrong and they think you can put things together, which I'll say it's not the smartest idea, because then you just wasted all your time for nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys. The first thing is like never. Okay, so you guys like don't always put too much stuff together, because you're gonna be wasting your time, because some things don't just mix together, and Minecraft just or also be too OP. So just some things you can't put together, or else it's too OP for Minecraft to handle. So I'm gonna be showing you guys what they are. So the sword, how to get the most OP sword is on netherite sword, sharpness V, looting 3, fire aspect 2, knockback 2, unbreaking 3, and mending 1. Those are the, you can put other things like smite and bane of arthropods, but bane of arthropods and smite do not work with these enchantments. And if you put smite, sharpness goes away, and if you put bane of arthropods, a lot of other stuff go away. So that means you can't have them on one sword. So if you want to have a smite sword, just make another sword if you're rich enough to do that. But if you want to use a smite sword first, yeah, use the smite sword first, because getting sharpness V is kind of hard to do. How I'm gonna teach you how to do it. So yeah, how to do it is you need to get maxed out of everything. So go to an anvil and then put the sword in there, and then put the sharpness V first. Sharpness and the looting. And before you do anything, those two, I know those two can go with mending, so put mending first. If it still doesn't work somehow, mending right there. Then knockback 2. Knockback 2. Here unbreaking 3. And then fire aspect 2. There you have it, the most OP sword you can get in the game. So because this sword has so much enchantments, it will be kind of OP. But all these enchantments, I'm not lying, I swear I'm not clickbait, all these enchantments will fit on one sword in survival mode, because that's just how Minecraft works. Okay, that's just how Minecraft works. That's how to make an OP sword. But here comes a problem. Let me switch into survival so that I can show you guys. Okay, wait. First I'll get another right sword so that I can show you guys what to do. This is the problem that a lot of people have, that they really don't know, because Minecraft doesn't say it out. Minecraft just, I don't know, Minecraft doesn't say what to do. They just give us. So let me show you what it is. So a lot of times you have like a million sharpness one sword, because it's not easy to get sharpness V sword from enchantment table, as you guys should probably know. So how I show you is, if you have like a million sharpness one swords that you're like, okay, sharpness. And then you put it on your sword, and it costs, yeah, 20 levels. Okay, that's that. Now you're like, okay, fine, I can put sharpness V on my sword. Okay, that's nice. Then looting 2. Oh, tough. Here, I'll show you guys. Give myself some XP. Here, the looting 2 sword. Knockback 2. Here it is. Knockback 2. Looting 3. No, I'll just show you. Then you'll put this and this. 34, okay? There it is, 34 levels. And then you'll put this one together with, I don't know, looting 2. Oh, that's 38. Okay, wait. Let's do fire aspect. No, which one was it? Knockback 34. Now it says too expensive. They're like, wait, but this is sharpness V, knockback 2, and this sword has sharpness V, looting 3, breaking 3, fire aspect 2, mending 1, knockback 2, and this one just cost me like 19 levels to finish. How does that make any sense? Well, it makes sense in this way. So look, how do I explain it? Okay, I know how to explain it, but like, how do I make it in a sense that, um, if you waste a lot of your XP levels and a lot of your XP levels on creating one book, like I did with the sharpness, it will save up. So how do I say? If you already have a maxed out book, so if you already found the sharpness V book, or if you already found the sharpness V book from a villager, which I did in my world, where I'll show you in a bit, maybe from an enchantment table, from a dungeon, wherever, and you find a sharpness V, you put it on your sword, and you see on this one it cost me 20 levels to put it on my sword because I upgraded it like 17 times, 16 times to be exact. But with the other one, I just have to upgrade once. And if you find a maxed out book already and put it on your sword, it costs like 1 XP level. But if you take multiple books, and keep putting them into one, then it'll like store all the XP and it'll make it more expensive, more XP level. I don't know why there's so much chickens. What? But there's so much chickens. Okay, but yeah, it'll make it more expensive, more XP levels, so that when you want to create your sword, already by the second enchantment it says too expensive. So I'll show you guys in a bit. I'll just finish off here. I'll show you guys in a bit that what you need to do is make like a villager farm. I'll show you guys how it looks like. But yeah, so you should not get like a million of these one books and create it into one. You should just, like I'm doing here. Look, I'm gonna do it again, but now with the pickaxe. Look how little it's gonna cost. I'm not even gonna have to put that much. Look how little it's gonna cost to put efficiency V when it's maxed out already. So I did not do this like a million times. I just got it already. Okay, of course in creative. So yeah, 5 levels. It cost me 5 levels. But with this one, if you do it like this, it'll cost you a lot more. So here you can make the most ultimate pickaxe now. Fire aspect now. Fortune 3. Oh yeah, I don't have any stuff. Let me erase all this. I'm telling you, this will cost like not even that much levels. Okay, it's not gonna cost that much levels, okay? But mending on it. Fortune 3. I need more XP levels. I'm breaking 3. Now for the last one, 13 XP levels to get this. 13 XP levels to get this. Look how easy. And I'll show you guys something else. I'll show you guys a really easy way to get XP. It's actually really, I use this in all my worlds if I have the chance to do it. Look, maxed out sword. But take my word for it. Even if you don't believe me, bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna do this whole thing for you. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do this whole thing for you so that you can see how much XP level it is. So it took 5 XP levels. 5 XP levels to put efficiency V on this sword, okay? Sorry, pickaxe. Now let's do the whole zigzag thing. Okay, so even though, okay, look, I'm gonna just show you. Efficiency 3, I literally just did crazy with efficiency 1s. Ugh. Here's the crazy efficiency ones. And I need a pickaxe. Okay? Now let's see how much it is just for the six SP levels. I had efficiency V with getting it max, it cost 5. Efficiency 3, doing it like crazy with efficiency 1s, cost 6. Just efficiency 3, imagine if we did all this. Now you have the idea of what I'm talking about, right? So let me just put all this away, because I really don't need it. 16. 16. Sorry, 6. It doesn't matter. For efficiency 3, 6 is a lot. So, that's what happened. So you can't just do that, because then you'll waste all your time. You can just make this most ultimate thing. You can also do it with a bow. I mean, like, so yeah. Now I'm gonna talk about now I'm gonna talk about like what enchantments can go on each other. So I'll just show you the most important ones. I won't show you the ones that I don't think you will need. But if you really need it, just write it down in the comments, like if it does help, if it does mix with each other. So like how to make the most ultimate bow. I say in every single main. So how do I look? Not everything goes with. I say mending is one of the most powerful enchantments ever, because if you have the best if you have the best sword and you have like a netherite best sword and you have mending on it, what mending does is mending, if you have the sword and you have like imagine you have an XP farm, you're holding the sword in your hand. If you hold the sword in your hand and go to your XP farm that I'm about to show you how to make the most OP XP farm. Well, I'm not gonna show you how to make it, I'm just gonna show you it, and I'll put the link in the description of the creator of it, because yeah, I didn't create it myself, but I tried to create one myself, but I was missing out a bit, so that doesn't matter. I'll show you. I'll put the link in the description. I'll put his YouTube channel in the description so that you guys can see how to make the most ultimate XP grinder. If you hold it on your hand and you go inside of the furnace and collect, it gives you so much XP. Like, I'm not even lying. You just have to use it correctly. I'll show you guys how to use it correctly too, because a lot of people don't know how to use it correctly. So if you kill a chicken, look at this. XP. It barely goes to that, but now it didn't take any. I'm a survival mode, you know. Okay, you see, like damage. I dealt damage. I dealt damage to the chickens. You see, it's used. Now if I go collect the XP, you see, it repairs it. So it repairs the sword. That's why I say mending is the most overpowered one of them all. I think it's the most overpowered thing, because it makes sure that you have unlimited. So that now I'll show you guys how to put mending, what stuff goes with mending. So if you have a bow like mine, it's pretty OP. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. Power V, punch 2, flame 1, mending 1. I would say get mending on this bow already. And how to get mending? You can't find mending in enchantment table. Only way to find mending is go to a villager, make them librarian, which you need what's it called again? I forgot the name. You need one of these. A lectern. You need a lectern, and so that you can make it so that it becomes a lectern and becomes a librarian. Sorry, it becomes a librarian, not a lectern. It doesn't become a lectern. It becomes a librarian, and then it can give you some enchanted books. And what I do is I get a lectern. It's easy to make, actually easy. I think you need one book and 3 half slabs. I think that's what you need. 1 book and 3 half slabs. I'm not saying that it's true. I'm just thinking. I think you need 1 book and 3 half slabs, and that's the easiest thing to make. So what I'll do is I'll make a villager farm. I'm gonna show you how to do it. You get a lot of villagers, and then you just take the lectern, and you make it you like I'll show you it in a bit. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. It's easier to see it than to um explain it. So yeah, that's how you get mending from a librarian, not a lectern. You get a mending from it. And what's cool about lecterns is you can put books. I think you can put book and quill in it, and you have like a log, and you can just put it in there. What again? So with in the bow, mending. What doesn't go with mending is infinity. Infinity does not mix with mending. So if you do want your bow to break, if you have an overpowered bow, if you don't care if it breaks, put infinity, because infinity is actually OP. Infinity makes sure that if you have one arrow, it doesn't matter if you have one arrow, you have to have one arrow. If you have one arrow, it can shoot as many arrows as you want. You just have to have one arrow. So that's what infinity does, but if you don't want it to break, put mending on it, but you can't put infinity on it. So yeah, I think you guys know what flame does. Makes flaming arrows. Punch is kind of like a knockback. So if you hit someone with the if you bow someone with the bow, it punches them basically. So it gives them knockback. It knocks them back. And I think we all know what power V is. Does more damage. So that's the bow. That's good things about the bow. Now the axe. The best thing is this axe right here. That's what I say would be the best axe. Well, not the best axe. You can put sharpness on the axe too. But if you don't want to use the axe as a weapon, just use it as like how to break trees. Get Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Efficiency V, and Mending 1, of course. Mending, I already said what it does. But what can't happen is I don't think Mending on an axe can go with Silk Touch. I don't think it can go with Silk Touch. I don't think Mending can go with Silk Touch on anything. And Silk Touch also doesn't. I don't see the point why having a Silk Touch axe, because it really won't do anything. But yeah, Silk Touch also doesn't go with Fortune. So I don't see why you need Silk Touch. I don't know why I have Fortune. It doesn't do anything too. But you just flex that you have a lot of enchantments on it. So yeah, you won't really do anything with Fortune. It'll just do it a little bit. Unbreaking goes almost with everything. Unbreaking is kind of OP. Because it's unbreaking. It has a longer duration and efficiency. So if you have a Mending and Fortune axe, it won't be able to do a Silk Touch. The only other way to do it is get another Silk Touch axe. That's what I do in my world. I have a Silk Touch pickaxe if I don't want to mine diamonds. Immediately I bring the Silk Touch pickaxe, and then I mine it with Fortune 3 on my pickaxe. Mine with Fortune 3 so that I can get more, so that there's no chance that it falls in lava. So yeah, and the same thing with the netherite axe is the exact same thing as the pickaxe. Everything counts the same in the pickaxe. Only thing is Fortune and this is better. Fortune does something in here. So Silk Touch of Fortune does something. You can get another Silk Touch pickaxe, which if you have a Silk Touch pickaxe, it just picks up the ore. So you don't need to smelt. So you don't need to smelt that. So you actually have to break. I think you can smelt diamonds. If you break diamond normally, it'll drop diamonds. But if you have Silk Touch, it'll pick up the ore instead of the diamond itself. So that's what it does. But Fortune, it breaks the diamond, and if you have Fortune 3, most chances is that it stands Fortune. So you'll get more. You'll get more diamonds. So if you break one, you have the chance of getting 3 diamonds of 1 diamond ore. So that's what's good about Fortune on this. And Efficiency V breaks really fast. And now the sharpness, the sword. The sword is like the most ultimate thing ever that you need. The sword has a lot more things that don't mix with each other. So yeah, let me start first with sharpness. Sharpness mixes with a lot of things, but if you want to have the most OP sword, the sharpness on your sword already makes it so OP because it gives it more damage. Smite does not do more damage. I repeat, it does not do more damage. It only does more damage, I think, on spiders and skeletons. And also Smite does a lot more damage on the Wither. So if you want to go kill a Wither, get another diamond sword and put Smite V on that, and you'll do so much damage. Trust me, you'll do so much damage. Sharpness V, oh, 2. But Sharpness V, you won't use. If you're rich like me in my other world, you can have 2 swords, with one with Sharpness, one with Smite. Choose 2 swords, one with Sharpness, one with Smite. And Smite does not go with Sharpness. Smite does not go on one sword with Sharpness, because if it is, it will be too much overpowered. Because then you'll be able to kill the Wither in like, you'll kill the Wither in instantly. Looting, looting is easy to explain. Looting, just looting, it gives you more of the material than you would actually have. So if I would kill a chicken, I'll have more chance of getting more feathers and cooked chicken, or just normal chicken. So that's what looting does. It drops more of the material. It kind of works like fortune, but except on a sword. Unbreaking, you already know what unbreaking is. Fire aspect 2. Fire aspect 2 is like, it's just, if you hit it, it'll just burn. So it actually is burning OP. You see, and also it gives you cooked things already. If you kill animals, it'll give you the cooked version of it already. So yeah, mending, you already know. And knockback just knocks them back very much. Knockback is not really good on the Wither, but you know, you can do the Wither. But yeah, here, look. See, it knocks back really far. So yeah, that's what happens. That's how to do the most ultimate sword. That's how to do the most ultimate sword, I'll tell you. And Bane of Arthropods, I don't think Bane of Arthropods mixes with knockback. I don't think Bane of Arthropods isn't really that good too. Bane of Arthropods, I think it just does more damage on skeletons. I think that's all it does. Or spiders too. That's all it does. It does more. Oh yeah, no, sorry. Smite does more damage on Wither skeletons and skeletons. And Bane of Arthropods does more damage on spiders. That's what it does. Bane of Arthropods, but I don't think you really need Bane of Arthropods. Bane of Arthropods will not let you have this OP sword. So then you guys know how to do the OP sword. Now I'll show you guys the XP farm, and I'm gonna show you guys the villager farm. So now you know all this. Now you know what rigs. Now you know how to get how to bypass too expensive. So yeah, I'm gonna hop into my other worlds that I'm playing in right now. And you see, I created 2 worlds, which is my rich worlds, which is my YouTube channel worlds. But I think you saw like the first 2 videos of my other world, but the thing is they got all deleted because for some reason I got banned from streaming, from uploading, and from editing for some reason. So it like took all my videos off. So yeah, that's the YouTube world with friends right here. But here's my other one where it's purely survival, but I'm telling you, it's so OP. It's really, really, really OP. So I'm just hopping in the other world, building terrain, and I'll show you guys what I mean by a villager farm, and also I'll show you guys how to get a lot of emeralds. I'll show you guys how to get XP. So I'll show you guys all of that in a few. So here, this is my world. Yeah, I got a lot of white wool, and I'm not showing you everything. Okay, I'm not gonna be showing you everything because it's kind of like a surprise. So yeah. Okay, I'm just showing you this. So here is my room, and just okay. Look at my pickaxe, my axe. Okay, I'll show you guys my sword. This is what I meant by the sword. Okay, look at my sword. You see? Overpowered, bro. And Jesus, come on. Oh my god. So look, this is my armor. Best armor ever. Also protect. This is a very important. For some reason, a lot of people don't know this. Thorns. What Thorns does is. So I'll show you guys this too. So what Thorns does is how much damage someone does to you. You'll do like I think 2 times the amount of damage. So if someone hits you and it does like 2 hearts, if you have Thorns 3, they'll get 3 hearts of damage. They'll get 3 hearts damage done. So it's 1.5 times more damage. 3. So that, and protection, y'all know what that is. Unbreaking, mending, protection. But protection does not mix with fire protection or all the protections is itself. You can't mix protection with fire protection. You can't mix fire protection with projectile protection. You can't mix any of them. You can just have one. And these are the ones that is more important. Thorns, protection. Aqua Infinity, I think let you take. If you have Aqua Infinity on, that means you can breathe longer underwater, or not breathe, but respiration. I think is a little bit with like the respirating it. Unbreaking, y'all know. And then here, this is the huge one. Thorns, feather falling. Feather falling IV, if you fall from a very far height, you'll deal a lot less damage. Blast protection IV, basically blast protection. It'll protect you from blast. Depth Strider 3, you go faster in the water. Unbreaking 3 and Mending 1, y'all know that already, so no need to explain. My sword back, now get my pickaxe. I'm gonna go sleep now. I'm not gonna be showing you guys everything because this is a world that I'm posting right now on YouTube. So yeah, now I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. I'm not gonna show you guys too much. Okay, fine, I'll show you guys. Here, this is my world. I have so this is what I mean with, okay, this XP farm, it's so OP. I'm not even lying. Okay, look, I have 87 levels. This is how you can tell it's very OP. I got 87 levels, okay? Kelp farms are just OP as F. Just straight up now. Damn. Okay, that's fixed. So now, no, okay, I have to turn it on. Makes a lot of noise while you're on. It makes a lot of noise, which is really not that fun. Makes a lot of noise. No. What I do is this kelp. If you have this, you can use it as a food sword because you can eat dried kelp. You can eat dried kelp, but what you can also do, very loud, what you can also do is make kelp blocks, and I'll show you guys what kelp blocks is handy. I'll show you guys what it is here. I'm using kelp blocks as furnace fuel, and it's actually pretty OP. So, yeah. Okay, I'll make this into kelp block, and you can use it as fuel. Jesus Christ, scared the living bejesus out of me. You can use it as a tool. What am I doing? Tool. I mean, you can use it as a fuel source, but you can also use it as decoration. So you see here, there's a lot of fuel. I'll show you guys how to use it correctly. So, okay, remember I have 96, 98, 100, 102, 104, 106. All of that with not even 10, it was 5 blocks of kelp. All of that with just 5 blocks of kelp. Amazing, right? And it gives you so much XP. So after you get this much XP, it's kind of cool, right? So that's you can use XP for. I gotta forget. I cannot forget to turn it off. I'll turn it off for now because it's not really important. But I'll show you guys. You need XP because if you don't have XP, you can't really enchant your stuff, right? You can't enchant a lot of your stuff if you don't have XP. So with XP, you can get a lot of XP from this. I mean, a lot. And rare, cheap stuff like knockback 2 or fire aspect 2 are stuff that you don't really have to get max out. You can just get like, you can just get 2 knockback 1s, 2 knockback 2s, 2 knockback 1s and 2 fire aspect 2s. 2 knockback 1s, 2 fire aspect 1s, and that's so good because it doesn't really cost that much for fire aspect 2 and knockback 2, so it doesn't really matter. I'll show you guys what I mean by villager farm, and how to get a lot of emeralds is, I think you gotta get a fletching table. How do I get a lot of emeralds? Okay. Sorry, my voice is really cracky because I'm kind of sick. But you can get the guy that makes potions. You can make a guy that makes leather. I'll just show you. So here I have a lot of villagers. Here I trapped them in a boat. Yes, so it's kind of sad and funny at the same time. So look, won't show you. This is a librarian. This is a lecturer, and this is a fletcher. Look, it's a fletcher. You can create one by placing create it by placing, where is it? Yeah, it's in here. You can create it by placing a fletching table. I placed it in here, a fletching table. And if you place a fletching table, you'll get a fletcher. And a fletcher is actually pretty OP because it's for 32 sticks, you'll get 1 emerald, but sometimes it offers you 64 sticks. But it doesn't matter because I live in a surrounding with a lot of trees, and also I have the most ultimate tree farm ever. And librarians. So for 24 paper, emerald, and for books, 1 emerald. So that's how to get a lot of emeralds. Look, this is what I mean. You go to the villager, and he has sharpness V. Okay, I want that. How did I didn't get it first try. No, you take this, you place it down, it becomes a librarian. The first time it takes a while for him to become librarian, so it doesn't go in 2 seconds. But after a few times, it becomes a librarian in like 2 seconds. And then it won't give you sharpness V straight away, except if you're a lucky bastard. But so yeah, you'll see something, you'll be like, it's not really that good. You break it, wait 3 seconds, wait until he's done, wait until he becomes a normal villager again, place it again, and then see if he has any good trades. And then if he doesn't, just keep doing it until what took me the longest to find: sharpness V, and smite V, and punch 2, and quick charge 1, which is actually pretty bad. And this is what I mean. 10 emeralds for 1 mending book, pretty good. 6 emeralds for an infinity book, and for thorns 1, but that's not really that good. And here 14 emeralds for thorns 3, and if that's how you get maxed out books already. And then in here I have my efficiency V guy, which actually took me a lot to oh yeah, and also another way, if you make a farm, you can sell him a lot of your farm materials. You can sell him a lot of your farm thing, and he'll give you a few emeralds. So that's another good way of doing it. And then we'll up here. I like choked on nothing. I wanted to make it over. I wanted to put all the villagers here, but the villagers, I couldn't be asked for doing it. So here, this villager, 45 emeralds for protection IV. That's how I did it. This villager was kind of not really that good. Quick charge, smite 2. This villager was actually kind of bad. But how I got looting 3, I literally got it from the enchantment table, looting 3 straight away. And that's how I got it. So here, I think I showed you guys everything that you need to know. How to get the most OP sword and armor, and how to bypass too expensive. How to get a lot of emeralds. I showed you guys a lot of Minecraft tips in this one, which I actually did not. I never did Minecraft tips, but this is the first time. And that's the tree farm I'm talking about. This is a lot of trees up there. But yeah, here's my sugarcane farm where I want to make paper. But you'll first come all the way to over here, but it didn't want to grow, so I stopped it over here. But yeah, that's everything. All the tips you need to know, that I'll put his YouTube, oh no, I'll put his YouTube channel in the description. You can make this ginormous thing. Oh yeah, and this is another good, this one actually, the 6p farm is kind of simple. You won't need a lot of things, but it will give you a lot of XP too. For beginners, you can begin with this one and then you can transition to that one, which is more OP. But this is a potato XP farm. I'll show you guys how it works. You get like, you break 3 potatoes and you get 9, so that's actually pretty good. And then I'll show you guys. So I'm 160. Well, this doesn't work as good as the other one, but yeah, you gotta make like. So this is what you have to do. You have to. Oh yeah, I forgot one major thing. How to use this correctly. Okay. Always take one out. You'll get the most XP if you take one out instead of a stack. You see, I'm getting a lot of XP just for one. But if I leave it all go, just let me leave it all go. But yeah, I'll explain it. How to do is with the potato one, all you have to do is let like 3 stacks. No, sorry, not 3 stacks. 3 row. So like 3 rows of stacks of baked potatoes, and then it'll take all the XP. It'll store it in this chest, a lot of XP, and every time you grab one, you'll get a lot of XP. So yeah, you'll get a lot of XP every time, and you can just place it back in here. And the same thing, but the this one, this one, how to use it correctly? The same thing, just take one and oof. This breaks your armor fast. Okay, how to use this one correctly? Again, just do one. You can do one if you want. But what you have to do is actually you have to let it fill up the whole chest. I did it like this so that I know exactly how much I want. Fill up the whole chest. Okay, fill up the whole chest. You can actually do this if you want. And it will store more XP for you. And every time when it's so fill the whole chest, begin with 1 row of stacks first. You have to wait a pretty long time first. But yeah, and then you have to let it fill up all these hoppers. And you also have to let it fill up a stack in here. And then you get ultimate. At the end, you'll be able to leave everything out. But I can be asked doing that. So yeah. But yeah, that's it. Also, you take one out, but with this one, you gotta let it fill up the whole chest. I don't know. I think to get it as OP as mine, you gotta do it 20 times. No, okay, as OP as mine 20 times, but pretty OP 10 times. You can keep doing it until it becomes very OP. But yeah, I just explained you guys how to get. I just give you guys a lot of tips, and this is tips with enchanting and all that stuff. Maybe if you guys need tips with anything else, I'll give you tips because I've been playing Minecraft for a long time and I know everything. And yeah, I know a lot. I mean, yeah. So yeah, I'll show you guys. If you need any other tips, tell me. What? Okay, that's glitchy. If you need any other tips, you can just tell me. You can just tell me in the comments and ask me. And, anything. Oh no. No, move. Okay. Whew. That scared me. Jesus Christ. But yeah, if you need anything, just tell me, and probably I'll like in the beginning of my next Minecraft video that I make, I'll probably say it in the beginning. I'll probably show you guys what it is, and I'll probably tell you guys what it is. You just have to watch it. So yeah. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Peace.